It's a rainy Monday morning. It's January 30th, 2023. The championship games in the NFL were yesterday. So the Kansas City Chiefs won their game against the Bengals, and the Eagles won their game against the 49ers. So in a couple of weeks, the Chiefs and the Eagles will be playing in the Super Bowl. And your sister will probably be excited about that because of the Philadelphia Eagles. I know it's not Tom Brady, but I think she's got some fandom for the Eagles. Anyhow, it's a rainy morning. I was getting my coffee and thinking about some things. And I was reading a book last night before bed, and it's a book about positivity, and it's a book about positivity, and it's also a journal. And journaling means writing down things. You can have different kinds of journals, but journals that when you write a journal entry and you can write your thoughts and feelings and goals are very important in words. And especially if you also draw them in pictures, there's lots of science and lots of proof and lots of historical data and lots of cultural data that people who have known that if you do those things, it really increases your brain's ability to accomplish those things or to get whatever positive result it is that you're trying to get in your life, whether it's accomplishing a very material kind of goal, like trying to get something specific, or achieve something in athletics, or whether it's a broader, more like spiritual kind of endeavor where you're trying to make yourself a better person, those kinds of things. But what's important also to note is for young people, your brain works differently than an adult brain. And so knowing that you can start adopting these practices like journaling and writing your ideas down and drawing pictures of what it is that you want to achieve, and establishing yourself as the best person that you can be without other people telling you who you have to be. They're all things that you can start doing when you're young, and you don't have to wait for some grown-up person to tell you that now you're grown up and you can do these things. This is your life and you can do them. And training yourself and teaching your brain to be focused on positive and on your goals that you want to achieve and you want to accomplish, and teaching yourself how to do those things is a practice that in and of itself is a skill set. So let's say like riding a bicycle is a very specific kind of skill set, for example, or knowing how to draw a certain kind of picture is a very specific kind of skill set. But the mentality behind accomplishing those things and getting better at those things is a broader skill set. We can train our minds and train ourselves to be to be the type of person who can accomplish their goals, and also love other people, and to have empathy, and knowing how to have the right level of respect for other people, but also being independent, the right level of ability to know how to have empathy and caring for other people, but knowing also how to remain your own person and independent. All of these things you can start doing when you're young. So journaling and writing things down and writing your goals down, you can start that now, and it's a very powerful practice, just like practicing music, or practicing art, or practicing sports and athletics, or practicing your math, or whatever it is. Practicing your ability to set and achieve goals and to have a positive and appropriate mindset towards things is also a practice. you're training your mind, you're wiring your brain. And the unfortunate thing is that people around you can, when you're young, when you're old, you're susceptible to other people's thinking, but that susceptibility that you have when you're old is largely the result of how you were treated, or how can largely be the result of how you were treated when you were young, if you have not learned that you can take control for yourself when you're young. So I love you, and remember, your words, your thoughts, your habits, your actions, your beliefs, those things are extremely important, and you need to be careful about how you accept those from other people. Start develop them for yourself. You have within you right now pretty much an ability and a compass to know what is the right direction, generally speaking, and when things are right. And so if you have people around you, or you feel that there's people around you who are trying to impress upon you a belief system that does not seem as right or accurate, that's where you need to draw the line, and learn that you can draw that line now, because you don't want to let that in and then later try to have to overcome those things. I mean, we're all going to have some level of that in our life. We're not going to live this perfect life and not have things that we're constantly working on and correcting. But it's better to get a grasp of the most important parts of those issues as early as possible. I love you.